Perfect. 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 What is going on, everybody? I go by RB, Philly Take with RB. Welcome back to another edition of Sixers Post Game Live. The Philadelphia 76ers somehow, some way, find a way to lose to the Toronto Raptors by a final score of 125 to 101. The Sixers now fall to 3-4 in the bubble and now move to 42-30 on the regular season with one game left in the bubble to go until the playoffs start. It's officially locked in. The Sixers will match up against the Boston Celtics. But tonight we have a simple breakdown for this Sixers-Raptors game. I don't care about the second half. I don't care about the fourth quarter. The fact that the end of the rotation guys blew it against the Toronto Raptors. What I care about is what I saw in the first 6-7 minutes of the game. And that is that the Sixers starters, going up against the suffocating defense, the amazing Toronto Raptors defense, went out and balled. They absolutely balled right away, took us up to a 15-point lead. And the Sixers showed me that they showed me what they had to tonight. Obviously, we blew it later on. There was good, there was bad in this game. But first off, man, I'm tired, man. I just got back from the locker room. Coach Brown put me in, hit a couple threes tonight. You already know what's going on, baby. Raul Neto and Philly Take with RB, the dynamic duo of the Philadelphia 76ers, the future, baby. Trust the process. What is going on, everybody? What is your instant thoughts and reactions to this game? 35 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe, man. You already know. They had to call on RB for a corner three, baby. They had to call on RB for a corner three. Woo! What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Oscar Lou up in here says, this is too funny, man. I'm sure you guys have seen the thumbnail, baby. Hold on. Let me get the comment on the screen. I mean, Kyle, did we not call it or what? The dude was trying to win an Oscar. He is a baby. He's a baby. Kyle Lowry, I'm telling you guys, I do not like Kyle Lowry. I do not respect him. Literally, every play is a flop. And the refs, like I said, they're just baby fed right into it, bro. They are fed right into it, bro. I mean, Kyle Lowry's Josh Richardson guides his hand on Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry falls, and it's a foul. I mean, Kyle Lowry's driving to the rack. Like, come on! I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. It literally every time we play the Raptors, I see Kyle Lowry flop, and I'm just tired of it. I'm Kyle Lowry on the thumbnail. Kyle the crybaby. Barn, what's going on, bro? Last inbound pass, Matisse decides to swing at the Neto. You know he's going to lose the ball. Honestly, man, it was a bad play. I mean, I'm watching it. I'm also watching the Flyers, by the way, who just let up a goal and then come right back down to ice, and they go and score right back, and we're up 2-1. But this whole fourth quarter, I mean, I'm seeing Mario Shayok. I'm seeing, guys like that in the fourth quarter, and I'm just bored out of my mind. I'm like, come on now. The Sixers did play a pretty good game. The starters played more than I had expected, okay? Tobias Harris, a great game. 22 points, 8 for 13 from the field. Only 1 for 4 from behind the arc, but he had 6 rebounds. He had 5 assists, a couple blocks. Tobias Harris played a good game. This was a game where he showed up. Another guy I was looking for, Furkan Korkmaz off the bench. How about 21 to his name? How about 5 threes for Furkan? Isn't it crazy how Furkan Korkmaz some nights comes out and every shot every time the ball comes off his hands, I'm like, this dude's going to score. It's going in. Like, he's literally shooting the ball, and I'm like, this is going in. But some nights it's just like, wow, like Korkmaz can't make a shot. He was on tonight, and he couldn't be stopped. Raul Neto off the bench. Another productive game. 17 points, 6 for 15 from the field, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. Raul Neto had a block. I think it was on Kyle Lowry, but Raul Neto got back and got a block. Isn't that crazy, bro? Isn't that crazy? I mean, this is nuts. Scott Lawrence, ridiculous. Even though it didn't matter, our starters weren't playing. It was the principle our benches were battling. They were, and I thought our starters came out and made a statement right away, and I thought they played well. You know, as it got into more of the backups, it was just I still think we should have won the game. I thought in the second half, especially the third quarter, we were letting them come back in the game. We were sitting back on threes. I'm seeing Siakam, Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher had 19 off the bench for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry had 19 in the first half. Siakam had 15. By the way, Siakam did not play that good of a game. I got to give it up for Al Horford, baby. Al Horford's post defense looks entirely different. His feet are moving. He looks engaged. He's making guys uncomfortable. It's crazy. And I was trying to avoid it, but we got to mention it, man. Joel Embiid, he goes down in the first quarter again with a slap to the wrist. Joel Embiid, another injury, but it does not seem to be detrimental to this team. His x-rays were negative. He got slapped on the wrist by Marc Gasol. By the way, again, I don't usually complain about the refs, but they were absolutely atrocious. Joel Embiid got slapped so hard on the wrist, he comes down, no foul, and he leaves the game holding his wrist. Like I said, got x-rays. They were negative. He'll be okay. They just held him out as a precaution. But still, it's just like a little nagging injury every single game. Josh Richardson did not follow up his great performance 2 games ago. Shot 3 for 8 from the field with 10 points. Al Horford shot 3 for 6, hit a couple threes, but was not as engaged in the offense as I would like to see him engaged. The rotations were a little iffy for me. I did not like them. Even though we were down, Alec Burks got the night off for rest. Glenn Robinson III. I just found out at the beginning of the game, they said the hip is bothering him, it's scaring me. It is scaring me, man, because we need GR3 to play meaningful minutes in the playoffs, man. Overall, I mean, this team played okay. I liked the way we were playing defense early on. I thought just the way we were throwing different looks at the Raptors, we were able to compete. But at certain times, they let their tempo and their intensity catch up with us. So I'm not going to lie. But yeah, overall, I just don't like Kyle Lowry. I just don't like Kyle Lowry because he flops and he's a wuss. He's a wuss, man. Let's see. I don't know how long we're going to be on here because I want to get back for the third period and watch the Flyers, man. I've been watching them on and off. Let's see. Rookie mistake. Know your teammates better. What a game. Norvell looked good. Norvell was okay, but again, there's just certain lapses where the dude is like, what are you doing, Norvell Pell? He played 20 minutes, 4 points, couple rebounds, and a steal, and 3 blocks. 3 blocks for Norvell. This team had overall, what we have? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks for the Philadelphia 76ers. That was actually very impressive to me. We were out rebounding the Raptors by like 10 or 15, but they ended up catching up to us. The Sixers in the first half, if you told me in the first half we were going to shoot 54% from the field, I would have said you are crazy. But the Sixers did shoot well, over 42% from three-point in the first half. As we got down, they still shot over 42% from three-point. Their field goal percentage dropped to 46%. But overall, not a bad game. I'm not mad at it. Our turnovers, we did have 17 turnovers. By the way, the Flyers just scored, baby. Psych. Oh, man. I can't wait to get back to watching the Flyers. I bet I just broke a whole bunch of necks. But, yeah, man, the turnover game, we still had 17 turnovers. So it's like, we got to fix that up. There were lazy passes, but again, these were a lot of the reserves in there. We were spreading the ball well. I think in the first half, we had 14 assists on 21 made field goals, which was very impressive to me. We still didn't have a lot of points in the break. Our tempo was a little bit at times, but overall, 10 blocks, 9 steals. We made a statement in this game, and I'm not mad at it. Given what we had on the court, given the fact that Joel Embiid came out, I wasn't mad. Now, our free throw percentage still at 78%. You got to get that up. The Raptors shot 67% from the free throw line, which is crazy, but we definitely got to get that up, man. There's some things we still got to improve on. Obviously, we blew a 16-point lead, but it was more of the reserve, so I'm not mad at it. But that's pretty much my take on the game, guys. Again, the first quarter, we looked very good. I think we went on a good stretch. So, yeah, man, let's see what you guys are thinking. Kyle Lowry's a crybaby and a flopper. He's a crybaby. He's a crybaby. Larry got a tech definition of a crybaby. He was a crybaby. I mean, him, Fred VanVleet, Shake Milton got a tech. That was one guy I didn't mention. Shake Milton, again, I'm disappointed in Shake. Shot 2 for 9 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the arc, 8 points. I mean, this was a game I was expecting Shake to kind of step up and be that guy. Again, I'm noticing a recurring theme. He comes out, shoots the ball 4 times in the first 5 minutes, and then doesn't shoot a lot for the rest of the game. I don't know why. It's like if he misses, he gets out of that comfort zone, and that can't happen. RW, what's going on, man? What's going on? Barn 5, 2-1 Flyers come on. That was a fun fourth quarter. I didn't even care about who'd win. It's just wholesome watching the benches go nuts. I agree. I'm not mad at it. It was just boring in the fourth quarter, but I'm not mad that we lost. Let's see. Kyle should have gotten ejected after tech. He was arguing for 3 minutes. That's what I'm saying. And one thing about the Sixers, we get Kyle Lowry 3 fouls in the first 5 minutes, I think, and someone's got to be aggressive. They got to go and get that 4th foul on him. It took a long time for him to get that, man. Let's see. Fourth quarter was amazing. I guess, yeah, if you like backups playing. GG, not mad. I feel you. I want to be mad, but our starters took care of business. They did what they had to in the first quarter. I like the rhythm we were playing with. I like the defensive intensity. I can't be mad. Even tomorrow, I'm not expecting our starters to play a lot against the Rockets. But, hey, if we play like we did tonight in the first 6 minutes, first half of the first quarter, we got a chance to win a first-round series. I'll be honest with you. Is RB going to start? I'm right here, my guy. I'm here. Surprised the Raptors used their assistant as their head coach, and that just shows how classy Nick Nurse is as a guy, and he's trying to get his man a job, I appreciated that. I respected it. Even though this game was meaningless, I just want to see us win. Yeah, I hate the Raptors. I hate them. Big play Slay, what's going on, bro? RW says RB dropped 101. Hey, I was grinding, bro. I was in there taking charges. Lowry couldn't stand me. He couldn't handle me, bro. Kobe one, I can't even read your name, bro. Says, what's up? What's going on? I like the Vince Carter picture. Shout out to you. Let's see. Ethan says Furkan Korkmaz equals garbage. Hey, Furkan, I'm telling you, he's either completely on or completely off. And the same thing with Tobias. He was getting to his spots, and Tobias was attacking, man. Why can't we see these players like this every single night? Why is it one night on and one night off? I don't get it. Brett got out-coached by an assistant. His rotations were and just some of the things he was drawing up. But overall, I can't be mad at it. We got to see our guys at full capacity. Let's see. RB, look good in this game. You kind of look like Neto. Yeah, me and Neto were getting buckets, man, off the second unit. I usually never change my opinion on players Neto got to play. You mean like in the playoffs? Like a meaningful minute? Please. And I'll make one statement here. Because of how Neto has played the last 2 games, please do not, and this goes out for Brett and everybody else, please do not gas up Raul Neto. Please. Oh, please don't. Please don't. This guy should not play a meaningful minute. He's way too small. I saw he had a couple nice shifty moves, got slammed off the backboard. He's too small. He's a liability on D. That's really why you cannot play him. You cannot do it. Jungle Beat says Tobias was looking good. He was looking good, man. I agree. Celtics in 6, Celtics in 4. We got the trolls up in the chat. Let's go to Cowboys sign Everson Griffin. I did see that. Crazy. Great game overall. Some 5-year-old's going to come in the stream and think RB really played. Hey, I was in there, man. I had to look. I got the arm sleeve and the headband and everything. Kyle Lowry could not get me. Lowry is a hustle player. No, he's a wuss. That's what he is. He's a wuss. Furk greater than Neto. Yeah. The thing about it is, like, we're going to talk about this in the next week. Do you keep Furkan on this playoff roster? It's like one game he can heat up, but one game he might not do anything. That's the thing about Furkan, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's a hard decision. I guess you have to. GR3 might not even be healthy, so who knows? Let's see. Kyle Lowry flop machine. I agree. I think they call the fouls because they don't want to hear him. I guess so. He's such a wuss, man. He's every single play, even all the Raptors. I see now, like, they play hard and everything. I give them respect, but they flop every which way, man. This shows you without talent, BB can be out coached by an assistant coach. Like, does he take a seat on a bench with the starters and give up the game? He honestly does. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, bro. Sounds like a lot of excuses to me. How am I making excuses? I'm just talking about the game. Like, you taking this seriously? Our bench played in the fourth quarter. We could talk about the first quarter in which the Sixers outscored the Raptors, went up 15. I mean, we could talk about it if you want. I look, I'm the last guy to make excuses. I'm just saying Lowry's a wuss. Can't be mad at Lowry for being such a hard worker. And I'm not mad at him for his grind and being a hard worker. I think he's a half decent basketball player. I mean, he's an all-star, but Kyle Lowry is just a wuss on how he plays. It's very annoying. Like, stop crying. How about you just take a regular charge? That's it. I mean, everywhere. It's just, like, that's all he does, bro. Like, come on. Come on. I love the Flyers. LOL. Who remembers when Josh Richardson flopped against the Raptors and missed all 3 of the free throws? Sadly, I remember. Embiid not playing in the second was pathetic. I don't think there's any reason to risk it. I mean, our starters showed what they had to. They did what they had to, in my opinion. One guy I forgot to mention, by the way, how about Mike Scott coming in? And we got 80 people in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Shout out to everyone up in here. How about Mike Scott coming off the bench for 22 minutes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists? He was a bucket getter. He went out again for the second, third game in a row now and really got his. Like, I'm actually confused because yesterday Mike Scott played really a flawless first half, did not really play the second half like that. Today, I'm like, maybe Brett's trying to save him and reserve him. He doesn't play the first quarter, and he comes out more so in the second half, and he's eating. I mean, do we potentially think about keeping Mike Scott? Another guy that's streaky, you know? Courtside Sports Talk says, watch the Flyers. I see him right now. I got him on. We're definitely going to go and watch this third period. We're not going to be on here as long as usual, but hey, man, just talking about the game. I really gave my takes on it. I'm not mad about, what our starters did. Our backups, different story, but a lot of those guys won't be playing. At least we saw Mario Shayok, though. We saw him. I think he had a bucket, right? He had 3 points. Our reserves can't close a game. No, they can't, especially our back end of the rotation guys, but they won't be in crunch time, so it's a different story. Tobias should have stayed in. We could have won. It's all right. It don't matter. Korkmaz, showing love to Korkmaz. Neto's impressing me. He must be blowing out in practice. Come on, bro. Don't be duped. Don't be duped. This is against Raptors backups, okay? I'm telling you, please don't, because Brett Brown will do the same thing, and he'll put him in a playoff game, and he'll just get absolutely torched. You thought J.J. Redick used to get torched? How about Raul Neto? Was that Stanley Johnson who got the game winner? I don't even know. I just saw the game winner. I mean, we couldn't even get a rebound. That's the thing. Like I said, we out-rebounded them, out-hustled them in the first half, but we got to get more rebounds, man. Chris Boucher is a slender man. Dude, guy's lanky, and he can shoot, man. Embiid will not make it through series with Boston. He'll get a hand nail or something. Hate to say he's a better cheerleader. I mean, look, I don't know about today. I mean, it was a foul. But Boston's going to have a hard time guarding him, to be honest. Neto for MVP. Al Horford, Scott Zai, 2 firsts for Chris Paul is the trade that they need. Holy crap. Wow. That much, though, for Chris Paul? I can't trade 2 firsts, bro. No way. I would take Chris Paul, but not for that much. Neto's been playing well these past 2 games. I give him the respect, man. But at the same time, it's just like he's not going to do this against competitive people. You know what I mean? But hey, we got a ton of people up in the chat, man. Let me get the channel members. Shout out to all the members. Got the emojis up in there. Hey, shout out to everyone. Hit the like button if we're in here. Let's get it up to 76 likes. Barn5 says this is playoff Al. Hopefully, man. I mean, I love how Al is just at least shifting his feet. Like, he's moving very well, even off the ball as well. The crime is not Neto, but Brett Brown, who drew the game over Neto. Let's see. We got a lot of comments up in here. I'm going to have to skip some of these. Just comment again. I don't care about how Neto is a ball hog. There's better players on the floor. I want to see him make plays for them. Yeah, it's just funny. Like, how many shots did Raul Neto take tonight? Last game, it was like 20-something, 15 a night. It's crazy. And Brett's talking to him like, Brett loves Raul Neto. I'm telling you, man. Are we going to rest Embiid against the Rockets? I think we would, or at least I think they'll come out and play the first quarter. Like I said, I was surprised that they even played this much tonight. I was actually very surprised. Raptors were out of bounds in the start, should not have got their first three. I didn't even notice that. The refs were just garbage, though. They were absolutely terrible. Josh got hit in the face and the refs let it go. Literally, all the Sixers guys went up and drew in contact and got nothing called. The refs were terrible. Yeah, you're right. Shake Milton would be a better addition. Shake's disappointing to me right now. You just don't see the confidence. It's just like he takes a shot when he's open, but like, go and get a bucket, Shake. Like, come on, bro. And be looking for a way to avoid his nightmare matchup. Who, the Celtics? I mean, that's his dream matchup. Come on now. Come on. You sound like Jimmy J. I think Josh was trying to get back in it. We head into the third. Go Flyers. Yeah, I see it right here, man. Probably be up on here for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, to be honest, because I'm trying to watch this third period. Embiid soft. Sixers in 5. Sixers played hard. Embiid is Mr. Glass. It is crazy how he keeps getting injured, to be honest. Let's see. Ben Simmons probably playing Call of Duty at his crib chilling. Say what you want. Kyle Lowry's the defending champion. I'll give him respect. Kyle Lowry is the defending champ, but don't give me that crap. Let's not forget that the Warriors were literally banged up. I'm just saying. Howell's still easily the worst player in the NBA. He's up there. But he's not the worst. Yeah, I seen this, Jonah. I seen this. Furk was 10 out of 10. His defense was so good. He passed the ball at the right places. Matisse was good. Matisse was another one. I liked his defense. Again, he's still a little jumpy. He's still, hacking too much, but he'll learn. I think he had a couple shots as well. Yeah, 4 for 7, 2 for 4 from behind the arc. I'm not mad at it. We should have won that game. Yeah. I mean, our backups, I'm not going to count on them to win one. Flyers just started. Dallas just signed Everson Griffin. Yeah, seen that. Brett should have put RB in crunch time. They should have put me in for a game winner, man. They really should have put me in. Crazy. Raul Neto. I know you're coming back next season better than ever. Shout out to Ben. Raul Neto has been good lately, bro. He's been good the last couple games. I can't even lie. Larry from North Philly and acts like that. Neto's garbage. I don't care what stats are if he can't participate in a win. I think we could have won this game, but it's all right. Look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I mean, at the end of the day, we did what we could with our starters, and we had an impressive first quarter. So had above 30 points. How many did we have? I think it was like 32. Yeah, 32. Neto's a trash bag. Should have kept Trey Burke. Raptors load manage Nick Nurse. There you go. You say you aren't mad at the loss, but you have to admit you'd be happier. Honestly, I don't care about this game, to be honest. I mean, why would I be mad at our bench guys, our guys like Shayok blowing a game? It really doesn't matter. I thought it was a good performance in the first quarter. That's really all I cared about. When our starters are in crunch time, then I'll care. OMG, you guys are so soft. You think your players don't flop. Can I hear some good analysis? End up hearing you guys cry. Come on, bro. I mean, this is the best analysis. You probably got Raptors YouTubers out there gloating a win about this. This is the straight-up analysis. Here's the analysis of it. The Sixers led the Raptors by 15 points in the first quarter. Yet Kyle Lowry is a wuss, all right? I mean, he's a good basketball player, but he's a wuss. It is what it is. If you don't like it, the way of the beard, see your way on out of here. There's an X in the top right corner for a reason, my guy. See your way up on out of here, man. Just made it to the stream. How you doing? What's going on, Corey Dennis? I hated to see the Raptors bench get the dub and not hear our win song. I feel you, man. But look, the playoffs are approaching. The playoffs will be playoffs will be a lot more legit. We'll get to see our guys in crunch time, man. Flop Neto flop off the bench from injury. Fail field goal. Who he is. Your pay sucks. Brett loves you too much. Watch Neto flop. Your name is a fail. 10, 9, 8, 7 Sixers. There you go. Oh, man, let's see. RB got all 121 points. Hey, I set a record, man. I set a record. Sixers suck hands down. You suck hands down. Neto was balling duties better than Shake. I don't know if I could say that. Trolls up in the chat. A lot of them up in here, to be honest. I like the Sixers. I hope you guys beat the Celtics, but honestly, stop crying about refs and flopping. Nah, bro, I'm not the one to usually cry about the refs. I'm just saying, like, I gotta keep it 100. When something's garbage, it's garbage. The refs were absolutely garbage. I'm just being honest, man. And Kyle Lowry's just a wuss. I just don't like him. Man, you should respect NBA player. I respect everyone, bro. I just say it how it is, man. That's what we do up in this chat. Pacers better. Logan Robinson, they suck every year. Brett is getting ideas with Neto. I saw a lot of one-on-one talk with them on the sideline. That's what I'm saying. I seen it. At least losing probably gets us the OKC pick. Good point. Kara Pool up in the chat channel. Member says RB attracts trolls. You're not lying, Kara. Mike Scott could actually play. Crazy. Let's see. Boston fans are the worst, even from a Dallas fan. Yeah, I mean, these Boston fans, they're all talk. Like I said, they're spoiled. And then when they go down in a series, they'll be crying. They'll be crying about something. What's your definition of a wuss? Kyle Lowry. You're saying Lowry flops and don't even mention Embiid. I mean, Joel Embiid barely played this game. Joel Embiid, at least he plays with heart. I mean, Kyle Lowry is just a wuss. Joel Embiid doesn't cry like Kyle Lowry does. Joel Embiid cried in the playoff series, but that was because it was his blood, sweat, and tears, and he gave it his all and he lost. I mean, that's just a winner right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he gave it his all and lost. I mean, you got it. But he doesn't do it every single night for 40 minutes a game. That moment when JoJo noticed the camera, that was funny. I mean, that face was crazy. Y'all got 3 minutes. Take advantage. Boston is the home of bandwagons. You're not lying. Trolls going crazy. Yeah, it's something about the Raptors. Like, they got a lot of people up on YouTube, but there's a lot of trolls too. No more Neto slander here. Brokey 711, what's going on? Raptors fans, Raptors trolls up in here. Take note of this guy. This is an actual Raptors fan. It's an actual Raptors fan. Bro, you really want to cry? You think I really want to cry? Come on now. Come on. I mean, that's funny. You can tell this is a guy that has never tuned into this chat. My God, these comments are going crazy. Can we win a series versus Boston? We definitely can if Joel Embiid can stay healthy. I mean, it depends on. I mean, Joel Embiid, like I said, continues to pass out of double teams. He's looking impressive to me, but he's just got to stay on the floor. RB after the Flyers game, can you do a Flyers Sixers stream? I'll probably just do like a post game real quick, a little video, but I see it right now, 14.5 to go. Flyers up 2-1, baby. We'll probably be on here, honestly, for like another 5-10 minutes. Shout out to all 90 up in the chat. All the real fans, all the trolls, what's going on? Let's see. Brokey talking his smack says, imagine losing to a backup coach. I'll take it from Brokey because he's always here supporting his team, man. I can see Mike Scott getting big minutes in the playoffs. I would honestly fit him in a starting lineup for a change. Interesting. Hey, the way Mike Scott's playing right now, it's giving Brett some interesting decisions. I can't even lie, man. When it's the NFL season only, are you going to do more live streams? Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of Eagles stuff as well. I definitely am. Eagles just signed Clowney. Don't lie with me, bro. Come on. You trolling me, Sports Tings? You trolling me? Let's see. TJ Warren's balling out for 3 games in a bubble, and you guys think he is a superstar. Get out of here. Facts. Eagles got Clowney. Are we serious right now? Hold up. Now I got to check. I feel like I would have got texted about this, to be honest. Yeah, the Eagles did not get clowny, bro. Come on now. Why y'all doing this to me, man? Come on. Y'all are crazy, man. But hey, for all the Raptors people up in here, look, I respect the Raptors. I've been saying they are my biggest fear in the playoffs. So if you guys actually tuned in once in a while, you would know that. But I just don't like Kyle Lowry. I think he's a wuss. Just my opinion, though. We all got different opinions. We played well, to be honest, when our starters were on. I agree. Let me look at this stat right here. Look, the Raptors started 3 for 10 from the field. Like I said, Al was he was making Siakam uncomfortable. Milton came out, hit a quick 3. Yeah, I mean, I just like how we came out, and like I said, went on a 15-point lead. I'm not the biggest Jimmy fan, but he's so much better than TJ Warren. It's not even funny. Come on, don't disrespect Jimmy Butler, man. He's much better than TJ Warren. Sports things, why are you doing this to me, bro? Why are you doing this to me? Bro, Jimmy sucks. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. RB, did you hear about the passing of Howard Mudd? Yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, a legend. Offensive line coach, legend. Why didn't Brett play RB in crunch time? Fire Brett. Hey, man, I was ready to go. Look, I was finding my groove off the bench, man. I was on the little bike and everything. Look, I was ready to go in, man. But, hey, man, you should have put me in crunch time. I think if Embiid stays healthy, Tobias plays consistent, Horford hits his threes, and Brett is a competent coach, we can beat the Celtics. That's a lot to ask for, my guy. It's a lot to ask for. Let's see. We got 45 likes in the chat, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get it above 76 likes, man. Let's see. Brett did play RB in the form of Raul Neto. That's what I'm saying, man. I went out and I got my buckets tonight. That's what I did. Shout out to the 4 dislikes in the chat. Bunch of trolls up in here, man. You already know. It's a bunch of salty Raptors fans. Shake shots are short for some reason. He just doesn't look like he's putting this all into it, to be honest. Remember Jonathan Simmons. Oh, my gosh. Stop it, bro. Stop it. P1N30. What is going on? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Let's see. Remember Jonathan Simmons? He sucked. Yeah. I'd rather have Jonathan Simmons than Markelle Fultz. I probably agree with that, to be honest, though. Okay, I'm a Clippers fan, though. Sean says, all right, Brody, got to get out of here. Let's watch the Flyers get this dub. Hey, man, we got 13 and a half left. Honestly, guys, I already gave my take on this game. Like I said, the Sixers did what they could with what they had, and the bench guys blew it. Some of the end of the rotation guys, but overall, the way they played in the first quarter, I was happy. Tobias stepping up, Furk stepping up off the bench. They held Siakam. Lowry had a decent game. Raul Neto played well off the bench, but again, are we going to see guys like him? Mike Scott played well again off the bench. Are we going to see guys like him? But the Sixers shot well. I thought our defense was a bit better. But yeah, it's hard to judge this game with our starters not playing in crunch time. But for what I saw, the sample size, I was not mad. Hopefully, Joel Embiid can stay healthy and stay on the court. You know what I mean? If he can do that, the Sixers can win a lot of games. Let's see. Jimmy J's up in the chat. 4-game losing streak isn't good regardless of bench or not, but we'll see. I mean, it's hard to judge that. Look at these trolls up in the chat. It's nice to have them up in here. Look at this guy. Thinks he's talking about something actually valid. You think we have a shot against the Celtics? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sixers have no identity. They need a new coach. I've been saying it for the longest, man. It's one night this guy, one night this guy. You know what I mean? We need an identity. Let's hope Sixers upset the Celtics. Only one who sounds like a wuss is you. Raps would have blown this game out if they didn't miss those threes. But guess what, Eric? They missed. And we were playing good defense. So, like, that's not even a valid statement. You sound like a wuss, bro. I mean, if they didn't – well, how about if the Sixers had scored 20 more points, they would have won a game. Like, listen to you, bro. It's people like this that I'm like, why do you even watch basketball? Stop complaining about Lowry. Excuse me. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you how I see it, man. He's a wuss. I'm sorry you guys get butthurt over there, man. What happened to Embiid? Got slapped on the wrist hard as heck by Marc Gasol and no foul called. And they just kept him out. He got an X-ray. It was negative. Let's see. Do you hate Lowry or the guy on the Magic? I don't like either of them, but Larry's a wuss. I thought Philly would be number one in the beginning of the year. I was wrong. Yeah. Our coach has not been able to put it together the right way. It doesn't tell us anything. I don't know what that means. Mark's sons and Embiid. Mark didn't even do that well tonight, honestly. Joel went out right away. I think he got a bucket on Marc Gasol right away. So, but then he got hurt because he got fouled by Marc Gasol. But Gasol's a bum now, to be honest. Larry's from Philly. He's just jealous. I'm normal until the Eagles-Cowboys stream. Let's see. Kyle Lowry's a spoiled brat who needs a diaper change, a blanket, and a bottle. It's really what he is. I mean, he's a crybaby. But the refs keep giving it to him, which is why he keeps doing it. Celtics went through this last year. No worries. Lots of expectations. Look, I'm fine with them throwing the expectations away from the Sixers. Like I said, no Ben Simmons. They're not going to talk about us a lot. But, you know, it gives us more of a dark horse type of mentality. So I'm not mad about it. No fans of the NBA hate the Celtics like my Lakers do. I've always hated Celtics. Yeah. Y'all just mad the Raptors are way better. The Raptors are a better team than the Sixers. I'm not going to deny that. Like I said, I tell it how it is, man. I respect everyone, but I'm here to talk my stuff. And that's what I do, man. Raptors fans have never been this loud. Never, bro. You never even heard about them before last year because they were getting taken down by LeBron every year. What happened to Alec Burks? He was just sitting for rest. His ankle was a little bit sore. Bro, Raptors cringiest team, commentators, fans, players. I just can't stand these guys. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I give them their respect, though. Nick Nurse is one of the best coaches, and they do their thing. They play great defense. I thought the Sixers didn't play bad today, though. Your eyes are literally red and tearing up. You think my eyes are red and tearing up, bro? I mean, not only do you need a brain, but you need glasses now, too. It's crazy. Crazy. It's just people like you, bro. I don't get it. Philly #1 fandom in the world. I agree. Sixers basketball has been brought to you by Toyota. I'll legit support the Sixers as a Raptors fan if they beat Boston. I respect it. Look, Pacers, Indiana winning a championship. Come on now. You guys think you got that type of roster? Shout out to the mods up in the chat doing their thing, getting all the trolls up on out of here. Let's see. We got 9.5 to go. We're probably about to hop on out of here, man. Well, we've been on here 40 minutes. But yeah, man, the Raptors defeat the Sixers 125-121 in a game that came down to crunch time minutes by the reserves. So the Sixers did what they had to in the first quarter when the starters were majority in. Embiid went out, but hopefully he will be okay. And it just is what it is, man. We'll be back again tomorrow for our last game. I don't think we'll see a lot of the starters, but then the playoff talk gets started after tomorrow, man. Let's see. Bro, he's obviously trolling. Had basketball practice, didn't get to watch the game. He didn't miss much, man. It was a lot of reserves in the second half. But as Sports Ting says right here, when we had our full starters, we were winning 32-16. That's what I'm saying, man. It was an impressive first quarter. But again, we usually have a lot of impressive first quarters. Bede's one of my favorite players, but sometimes think he's a point guard. Sixers need a coach. That's what I'm saying. We need an identity. We need an actual offensive philosophy, man. Sixers 4-2 because there's no one to guard Embiid. Nitro Freak says, I hope the Sixers just forfeit their playoff spot. Playoffs will be embarrassing. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to lie. I found you through the Lamb pick, but keep up the fire takes. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I respect the rivals. We come in here, we talk our stuff, and that's what we do, man. Pacers beat the Rockets without Warren Brogdon and Sabonis. Yeah, but the Rockets didn't even have Russell Westbrook, right? Rockets are an up and down team. Chris Boucher played a great game, 4 for 6 from 3. Yeah, I mean, he was on. Whoever hit Nitro's comment, all right, yeah, that's what we're not going to do. Nitro Freak didn't say anything wrong. He was just giving his opinion, so don't abuse the wrench, man. Philly's not getting swept in round 1. Philly shooting really well. I think Boston's underestimating us. Philly may be shorthanded, but they can fight hard. Yeah, look, man, if we're shooting the ball well, I mean, we can win games. It's just true. No Ben, Redick, Butler. Imagine thinking you have the offensive power. Imagine thinking you have someone that can guard Joel Embiid. Come on now. Appreciate you, Steven Edwards. RW says, fire live stream. Appreciate it, my guy. Every pregame, postgame, we're up on here, man, talking some basketball as always. We could have moved down. We could have moved up. Best shot I've ever seen. Talking about the Kawhi one? It was a great game. It was a pretty good game. I'm not going to lie. At least it was, intriguing, kept me interested for a good amount of time. Raps going back to back. I don't know about that. I don't know if they can win everything without a superstar, but we'll see. They got good defense. Time to see what Embiid does with his own team and no spacing, no excuses. Are we supposed to get a pick from OKC in the draft? Yeah, it all depends where we finish. I got to go back and look at that, but I think it's an unprotected first rounder. If you think they were motivated last year, imagine a chip without Kawhi. Come on, bro. If Philly didn't screw the inbound, you probably could have beat us. Maybe. I mean, who knows? It was a bunch of backups. I'm not worried about it. Let's see. Beat 4 for 22 this season against the Raps. It really doesn't matter about the regular season, to be honest. When the playoffs come, it's a different beast. It's not even about Embiid. It's about the guys around him. Can they knock down shots? If Philly plays Boston like they did in quarter 1, there's going to cause problems. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. They were shooting. They were moving the ball. Like I said, my main key to this game was seeing the spacing of the Philadelphia 76ers, and they came out right away. They were aggressive, up-tempo, found space, and guys were knocking down, man. It just happened. And we went out to a good lead until Embiid got hurt. When Embiid's off the floor, it's going to be rough, man, but we'll see what happens. I see a lot of people being down on the Sixers, but the fact that they're as good as they are despite injuries and issues says something. Hey, I mean, you're right. You're right. They played well. They've been playing well these last couple games. A lot of these backup guys, I'm telling you, guys are fighting for roster spots. They're fighting to be on the playoff rotation, man. Just saying. RB's catching up to the comments for once. Yeah, I had to skip some, man. 95 people up in the chat, but we're ready to get up on out of here so I can go watch the end of this Flyers game that I'm watching right now. But I appreciate everyone coming in the chat, always bringing the fire. As always, not much else to talk about this one. Just is what it is. We didn't get to see our stars in crunch time, but we'll see, man. It was a good game. Toronto superstar team as a whole. Sixers bench, Sixers shooting equal. This series will be closer than people think. Absolutely. I think the Celtics are a good matchup for us. It's just about Brad Stevens. How much will he outcoach Brett Brown? You know, who will Brett Brown put in a rotation? The minutes got to be right in the playoffs, man. Last time I checked, it's a team game, not a superstar. If that's the case, LBJ should have 17 chips. So what's your point? Like, what about the Warriors? It's a team game, right? Like, they got the best guys in the league, but coaching definitely goes into it. So I'm just saying, who's going to be that guy to take that big shot for the Raptors when the game's on the line? That's what I don't know about the Raptors. Mavs could give the Clips a fight. It's going to be interesting, man. We'll never beat the Raptors with our roster construction, especially in the playoffs without Butler. It's all about their tempo, man. If they're closing out on us, suffocating us on defense around the perimeter, and we're not hitting shots, there's no way we're beating them. We're definitely going to have to knock down shots. Courtney Alexander, Omega Red, Montreal on fire too. RW says, bye, Firestream. Appreciate you, my guy. Bunch of Raptors people up in here. Guys, check out the channel. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you don't, then that's on you too. But I try to keep it as real as possible. We could potentially see you guys in the second round. So you never know, man. Never know. Steve Kerr, the coach of Sixers. Pretty sure the Sixers have a first-round pick. Hey, we're going to see what happens. Shout out to Robert Dredden, man, with the super chat. Appreciate it, my guy. Means a lot for always showing love and supporting the channel. Says, what's up, Philly Take? Here's a look at Brett Brown's list of errands. No Ben Simmons, check. No Joel Embiid, check. Incompetent coaching, check. No testicles, double check. Come on, Flyers. I'm going to just let that sit up for a minute because that was well put, my guy. That was well put, to be honest. Like, I couldn't agree more. 5:20 to go in the Flyers game, baby. But yeah, I absolutely agree with this, Rob. Like, he's got no balls, man. He's got to stop being Mr. Nice Guy and just step up and in the playoffs be that guy. Just stop going like this with his arms crossed. Just start screaming at these guys. Get them into the rhythm. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it, Rob. Means a lot as always, my guy. Shout out to you. Do you got a wrench, man? Let me see if I got you. I got you. Just wrenched you up, my guy. Appreciate you. Fred VanVleet, Lowry, and Pascal. Come on, bro. You think they're gonna take last minute shots? You really trust them though, like a big star? I don't know if I do, to be honest. There could be plenty of upsets in the playoffs. I absolutely agree. I think they could too. Courtney says Gasol low-key Embiid's Poppy. Shake has been in a slump since the Wizards game. He's got to step up. He's got to, I don't know. I just don't see a lot of confidence from him. It's Brett. Gasol isn't even Embiid's favorite son. Kyle Lowry always flops. Always, bro. It's an automatic. Every single night in the league, bro. It's crazy. Omega Red didn't say anything wrong. Don't delete his comment for cheering for a team. Now I got to do this. All right, Jonah. You got to stop, Jonah. I'm going to have to take it away, bro. You can't abuse the wrench, my guy. You can't abuse it. But yeah, all the mods up in here, man, don't delete comments just for people giving their opinion, giving their support for their own team. That's not what we do, man. We time out people that are disrespectful, people that are just spamming in the chat. You know, they're just being disrespectful, racist, just discriminative towards someone else. Just that's who we time out. Let's see. How does Brett Brown get outcoached by the Raps assistant coach? Flexing on the Sixers. Sixers messed up not re-signing JJ. I'll agree with that. I agree. I wish we would have signed him. Less than 5 minutes in the game. I'm watching right now. Toronto, teamwork versus star work, new way of NBA. Firestream, keep it up. What's up, Philly? Sixers don't look too good, but gotta have faith. Hey, we'll see what happens, man, when we're fully healthy, hopefully in a playoff series. I think the Celtics-Sixers matchup will be a good series. I already made a video on it months ago, but now we're in a different circumstance. Now Ben Simmons is down, so I'm gonna have to make another one. We'll be talking about it these next couple days after tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. Raul Neto, first ballot Hall of Famer. There you go. What's going on? Appreciate you being up in here. Let's go, Birds. What's up? Hey. We're about to hop on up out of here, man. 50 minutes strong, 85 in the chat. Guys, hit the like button on your way out. Again, apologize for this being shorter, but I'm trying to go watch the rest of this Flyers game. Shout out to everybody up in the chat. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you enjoy the content on this channel. And we're going to be back on Friday with our last game in the bubble. But as I said, the Sixers lose 125-121. Starters did what they had to. It was more of a reserves game down the stretch. Not mad at it. Think the Sixers did what they had to do. But we just got to get through these games and get to the playoffs. And hopefully we'll be fully healthy. And hopefully we will be ready to go. So I'm hype. I'm ready to see what happens in these playoffs, man. One more game after this that we just got to get through. And then, hey, the playoffs are going to be a different beast. The playoffs are going to be a different beast. But appreciate everyone in here. Let's see. How triggered were you after that Kawhi shot? Just about as triggered as you as losing every year to LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals. Larry Van Vliet and Siakam all hit key shots in the finals. Yeah, against who? The banged up Warriors. Let's go, Birds. It's all good, man. It's all good. We ain't see RB. Hey, Brett didn't want to play me, man. Brett didn't want to play me. Embiid needs to learn how to pass out of double teams. Hey, he's been doing it very efficiently lately. He's been doing it very efficiently. Fire, keep it up. It's great. Appreciate you, my guy. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone. Hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Hit the like, hit the subscribe on your way out. Shout out to you guys. I go by RB. Philly take with RB, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.